Okay, question C then. Tangents to y equals e to the x are drawn at p e to the p and q e to the q. Okay, so two random points on the curve, great. These tangents cross the x-axis at a and b respectively. It follows that for all p and q, which of the following conditions are true? Okay, now, again, when you look at these questions, you got to have that intuition that some of the answers are just silly, right? For example, like B and D, they are pretty silly actually. How come? Well, because there should not be any bias as to which point you choose, right? You know, P and Q, what if I swap P and Q? Well, then the condition is completely different, right? So there should be no bias, first of all. So B and D are definitely silly. Okay, well, I don't know if the rest are silly, but I'm sure that I'm down to, you know, if I were to guess this, at least I'm at a 1/3 situation already. Yeah, okay, but of course I'm going to do this with rigorous mathematics. So we're finding tangents and we're finding the x-intercepts of the tangents. Okay, so let's get the tangents first. How do I differentiate e to the x? Of course it goes to e to the x as well. So dy dx is e to the x. So where's my first tangent? Let's use the point P first. So y equals e to the p times x plus c. Jam in the point. E to the p equals to e to the p times p plus c, which means that c equals to e to the p minus p e to the p. Okay, I just moved the p in front for the sake of, you know, it just looks nicer for me. Okay, now don't be, you know, terrified by so many variables. Yeah, they're just constants and you can manage. Okay, so the full equation, the full tangent equation is y equals to e to the p x plus e to the p minus p e to the p. Okay, same logic for the other one, right? There's no difference for q. You know, you just have to change all the p's into q's. So y equals to e to the q x plus e to the q minus q e to the q. Okay, no surprises so far. Yeah. Okay, they cross the x-axis at a and b respectively. So when y equals to 0, then the x's will equal to a or b. Right. So let's just shove the numbers in here. I'm too lazy to actually, you know, write this out again. Okay, I'm just gonna chuck this in. Okay. Cool. So what's the good thing about having the left-hand side being 0? Have a think. Well, you could cancel the e's, or you could cancel the e to the p's and e to the q's, which is lovely. So let's get rid of that, and that as well. So this is 1. Okay, same logic down there. Okay, now I think the answer is very obvious, right? You move the letters to the left-hand side. So what do you get here? You get p minus a equals to 1, and also q minus p equals to 1, which leads you to choosing C. Yeah, so you see, you don't need the exact values of p and q or a and b, right? You just get a relationship, which is quite smart from these questions. All right, there we go.